Wait, let me see, wait.
You already press record?
I'm recording.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, what's going on? Jizz, you didn't do the...
2 weeks time. Yeah, you gotta pass it, innit?
No, you gotta come get it.
This is gonna be... Let me just...
I'm showing you the other videos because there's more.
Bro, come man, let's go, bro.
Pass me the clapper.
I don't know, seriously.
Really buy them tax-free ones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna just run that still. But they're mad short. I swear they come up to that kid.
Nah, they're not that. But they are short. They're like the white boy shorts.
Cool. Jizz, you might have to do it on... Can it see you though? That's what I'm
Yeah, all of them can see. Everything's up.
been angled.
See him doing that, I'm saying.
Of course you can see, but you can
See, they can see me. They can see this, guys.
Okay, well, yeah.
Alright, I
Don't worry.
I can hold it in front of you if you like.
Yeah, no, but that's what I want you. That's what I want you to do. So they know, you're doing the countdown, bro. You're doing the count in.
You want me to count in on camera? 3, 2, 1, and...
Are you sure that camera's on, bro? Because that don't even look open, bro.
What do you mean look open?
The lens cover.
There's no cover.
Bro, the thing opens up, bro.
It's only
It's recording, man. I know it's recording. I press record. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Let's go. Countdown. Countdown out, let's go.
Wee. Three, 2, 1, and action.
Yo, peace and prosperity, people, and welcome back to Most Valuable Voices with Jimmy Papez. I'm here with my co-host,
CR7.
Mr. CRM.
and my wonderful guest.
Yazmin.
Lovely. Alright, well, we're going to get into it today. We're just going to ask Yazmin a bit about yourself. So if you, so the people can kind of interact with you, get to know you a little bit better, know what you do, know why we brought you onto this show. And then after that, we're just going to get to some topics and then game later.
Okay, so I go as the name of Yazmin. I have a brand, a cultural brand called BreadNBiznizent, where I sell handmade and elite customs.
Okay.
So it's like
You're rocking them now.
Yeah, so it's like all this kind of unapologetic stuff.
Yeah, Black Power, pro
Black Power.
I love it.
I do big bead chains for the men, and I do ladies accessories as well.
Nice.
I also do events as well, when obviously not now.
Yeah.
But cultural events, fashion shows.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So how's the quarantine been kind of affecting the creative? Yeah. The
Well,
creative craft.
I've got 2 online stores, so I still getting sales and people are still ordering, especially at this time as well.
Okay. How's the sales going? Is it spiked or?
Yeah, it has. I'm getting a lot of DMs, a lot of Snapchat messages, especially because I put like when I'm doing my own selfies and stuff. I have my stuff on. So yeah. So
you make them yourself, yeah?
Some of them, and some of them I get from
Oh, really?
overseas.
Okay. That's
From
cool.
a wholesale. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Nice.
So what
nice.
other meal accessories you were saying?
So I do like the key. So I've got like, you know those, I don't know if you've not seen them big beads and they have like a big pendant at the bottom.
Yeah.
Wooden.
Wooden,
Yeah.
okay,
Do them
yeah,
ones
yeah,
for the men. There's also like
How
these.
people used to do it in college.
Yeah, literally with the Jesus beads kind of thing. But then
Yeah, I
you've
do
got
it with the ink sign.
Anxa,
Or like the big crystals.
Big up,
Like,
yeah.
so.
Oh, you're into the crystals as well.
Yeah,
I've
so I've
seen
got
it.
my sugar on
Stuff and that, yeah.
and all my protection stuff on. Yeah. So
That's good.
I do that as well. I do customized orders, so you can just fill out a form and then I'll just make whatever it is that you need.
Okay, that is
So,
nice.
Yeah.
It's a business.
And I do merch as well, so like I've got
I thought you said mush.
as a merchandise. Sorry, guys. Merch, like clothes and stuff.
Merch, yeah.
So I've got like t-shirts that say minding my own black business. I've got melanin drip. I've got every shade, and it's dripping melanin on it as well.
Wicked.
I've got every shade slays, and then it's got like, this is for the ladies, and it's got different shades of women.
I didn't see that. I went through your stuff. I didn't see that melanin drip one.
Oh, you didn't? Oh,
Probably sold out.
It's on the, yeah, some of them are sold, 2 sold out. But you know what? I've got 2 different stores as well. So that's probably why.
I see you got a sports store as well, like sports clothing.
So basically, what it is, I'm an ambassador.
We done our research.
Yeah, I'm an ambassador for.
I was gonna say it looks like a bit that everything's just pro women that nothing. But
No,
you know what? I
yeah.
saw even pre-workouts. I was like, oh, it's like the whole shit.
Yeah.
Tops
Yeah.
to accessories, bags.
Well, you're
Yeah,
trying to
protein powders
you're
and
trying to
stuff.
uplift the women.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah,
Especially our black women. That's where that's the journey. Especially my journey as well. So I went for a journey of self. You know, like just that
100%.
process.
Self-love.
So it's just about getting people. I like to express through jewelry and clothing because once you see, you know what I'm about when you look at me.
Most
Do you get what I mean? So I'm just trying to push that out. Really.
So they can find you on social media.
Yes, so I go under the name as Empress Mina. So yes, you can find me on Instagram.
Don't worry, it'll be all in the descriptions and all of
all
that.
of
We'll put it
that.
down there after, definitely.
All of that.
And I also do I'm qualified in the BAME community as for life coaching and mentoring. So I'm doing that as well. So I help people start their businesses. I do mentor packages and one-to-one coaching.
So tell us a bit about how that works. In a sense.
So,
or kind of, is it they can come to you with anything, any business proposition, or do you specialize in a certain area?
anything. So because I juggle 6, so
multifaceted.
Yeah, I juggle quite a lot. But so what they do, I've got like a WhatsApp group where you can just WhatsApp me, and then we can book a free clarity chat where we talk for 50 minutes for free, and then I try to show you the directions that you need to go. There's packages available.
So it's like a consultation kind of thing then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's sweet.
So that I can know what areas that you need. It could be music related. It could be business related. I help also mothers with mental health as well. So yeah.
That is proper. So in this kind of time of the lockdown as well, do you think, obviously, I've been seeing about on social media that's been going around, a lot of people not really taking it well.
Yes.
As in their mental state, because they're kind of not. There's a lot of people that ain't been used to just being locked down in their house.
And especially if they've lost their job or if they're getting themselves in debt, it can take you to that place.
Yeah, 100%. So that,
Everyone's just in the house together, going
I was
crazy.
talking about someone in the gym. That was the first thing they said. Domestic violence.
I've seen it at work.
Yeah.
Domestic violence was number one.
I see it at
Especially
work
with like,
all the
and then
time.
they were talking about the kids that's in needs. How imagine their escape is to go to school and
all that stuff.
Their
24/7 when they're abusive.
Okay, cool. So let's ask you, coming from a standpoint of, say, someone who reached out to you and wanted to have a one-to-one chat with you about, say, they're going through domestic violence while this quarantine was kind of going on. How would a conversation like that kind of go?
I'll try to find out a bit more about the situation, and then I will try to refer them. So I know people in like certain fields, so I could just be like, look, this person's going through this, and you need to help them out. So and do it that way. And obviously, depending on the situation, it might have to be certain steps before it's the big step. If that makes sense.
Of course.
So I would advise them. I would make sure I keep in contact, which I do. I always make sure that I do a touch-up call. So like just to check on them.
Just to check in and just to let them know that at least you're thinking of them. And exactly.
And I operate my times 6 days a week, so they can contact me apart from Saturdays.
Okay.
Saturdays, your days off. What
Yeah.
are you doing your days off?
Just content for everything else that I'm doing, this admin stuff.
So basically, it's just
It's not really day off, but it's like
preparation.
Just-
but you're prepping for the rest of the week, for the other days. No, of
Some
course.
new time as well sometimes.
Yeah, so
So what's outside of, obviously it sounds a bit, packed up your week with work, but when you do have time to yourself, what do you kind of do? What's your release? Because everyone does get stressed on. There's a lot of weight on the shoulders and all of that stuff. So what's your kind of release? What do you do?
before COVID, it was flying out and just like having a break. So I'll just book away like the last minutes and do that. What's it called? I go to events. I like going to like poetry. I like to go places and meet different types of people. So I'll just go there. If I see something in Eventbrite or other platform, I'll go there, network,
100%.
Yeah, that's it. Or Netflix sometimes.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
sometimes
that's
Netflix.
it. No, trust. I hear
Yeah.
that. I hear that.
What's everybody watching on Netflix now? Because there ain't nothing.
I've got loads.
I know, I've got a bit on my list.
My list is too
What
long.
am I watching?
I've actually
What's
got-
the main thing you're watching?
There's too much. I'm still finishing Raising Dion.
Oh, wow.
I've got like 2 episodes of that.
I'm never into that.
Ozark.
Ozark finished that actually. That's the last
I've just
series.
started the last
I watched.
season. Yeah, the last season. I'm on the last episode of Tiger King because he's way too funny.
Oh, what, the new one? Has he got a new thing?
Nah,
on?
nah.
Oh, that, yeah.
But I'm saying I'm
Yeah,
still on the
yeah.
last episode. That's what I'm saying. I've got bare things to finish as well.
So what are you, and a few animes actually I've been watching.
Way too many animes.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't watched Netflix.
This is a question that actually, this is a little topic I'm going to throw in there now that we're talking about animes. A lot of females feel like, a lot of females feel like men are like childish for like watching anime. And I saw your face, I'm thinking, like,
I think women are childish for watching Real Housewives.
loving hip hop, all of that.
So get me
It's the
that.
same thing. But alright, cool. But what's your view? What's your view? Because
Okay, I'm gonna lie.
yeah, you can't lie on it. You cannot lie on it.
Sometimes I've got to be in the mood for it. Like, I don't mind.
No, not even you watching it, but I'm saying it's like we get like portrayed like, you're childish for watching
I
Dragon
do.
Ball
If
Z, or
it's
you're
too
thinking
much,
like-
if it's like if I see your list and it's got like 5, 6 of them,
But how do you know if you didn't watch them that you wouldn't like them?
My list is
I
hard.
probably will. But I don't know.
Trust me, there's an anime for everybody.
There's
It is actually anime for everybody. I've got a few
Girls will
females
get-
into it.
You get
Into a
sucked
few.
into it.
Do you know what I find that
It's
girls kind of
the
like?
same
do you
way
know
as
what
guys
girls
will
kinda
get
like
sucked
ones,
into
yeah?
certain shows when they sit down and watch it with
Yeah,
their
it's
girl.
true.
Girls like ones
It's
that are
true.
usually like, you know, where you have the
Oh,
main
I've got
character
something
who's
to love,
mad
love
strong,
it.
but they're bare. You say what? You got something to love.
I said that's
Yeah,
how I got
one year, it was like
sucked
that
into
one year.
my ex.
Everyone who even didn't watch it, I never watched it in my life, but that
I
one
watched
year
it
that
the
everyone
first
Was it the year
season.
with,
I just watched
is
the
that 2,
first
3
season.
years ago?
Yeah.
The one with
That-
Marcel in it. That's the only one I watched.
That one.
That's the only one I
It was that
watched
one.
as well.
It was the
It was
season
that
I
one.
watched the season before that, and then
But
the
that
Marcel
one, it was like
Marcel
everyone.
was probably the biggest.
That was why everyone watched
yeah,
it.
I don't know why though, because I don't
I didn't even know
usually
he
watch
was
them things like that. But that
He
year,
told
I did.
everyone in the house he's from Blazing Squad.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I remember.
He was
I say, don't tell them.
Don't tell
I
them.
used to name Blazing, still goes over to the next person.
Classic. That was funny.
So what are you? So what are you watching on Netflix now?
Well, I'm at the moment. I got recommended to watch Dead to Me.
Okay.
So I was funny about it because it looked. You know, sometimes I don't like cliche jokes. I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like them kind of ones like
You know what, I
Friends
was-
and all
Have you
that.
ever seen Dear White People?
Yes, I have.
I
I
watched
haven't
that.
seen it.
I haven't finished it
Is
though.
it a program, film, documentary?
It's a TV
Series.
series, isn't it? But
Yeah.
obviously it's just about black youths in university, in a predominantly white university, but they have their black section, innit?
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
It's hard because obviously a girl started her own radio show called Dear White People, obviously telling them like how to differentiate, and then obviously white people, you know, they just can't allow us to do our thing. have to start a radio show called saying there's something else, innit? They
Yeah.
don't say
Okay.
they're black people, but they just say there's something, innit? Like,
Yeah.
so basically saying like we have a voice too, but we know this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's happening
Yeah,
as we
that's
speak now.
that's why I watched that, because
Yeah, no,
It's
I
real.
hear that. I hear that. Cool. Well, alright. Since we're touching on the topic, we're gonna. What's your views on what's going on right now? As in terms of, obviously, I'm gonna say the police brutality. I'm not gonna speak on one one thing that's happened because it's not just a one thing. But
we already know. Really.
I know where to start this off.
hold on.
No.
Sorry, one sec. Hold on, sorry. But yeah. So, what's your take on the police brutality, and also why do you think that this situation has been elevated a lot more than?
I wouldn't say it's
other
elevated. I would say it's highlighted more. There's phones
Highlighted
and
more,
social
yeah.
media everywhere.
Yeah, go on.
I do think it's that, but I also feel like because we are in, people are still, like when I say that, I mean, before obviously everyone was running around, everyone was busy. It's like now people are on their
I
phones,
do hear
we're
that.
watching
I do
everything, we're
hear
seeing
that.
every
I do
detail
hear that.
now.
More
I do
time.
hear that.
We got
See,
watch
yeah.
it later, watch it later, we can
We
watch
got
it
more
now,
time.
do you know what I mean?
I
So I
do hear
do think that it's that as well, and obviously again, we're at a time where there was all about the BAME community with regards to the NHS workers. NHS workers
Yeah.
were dying.
Yeah.
They were saying about why is it that the black and Asian community are not in the higher in certain jobs, why
Yeah.
they're all on the front line. So I feel like again that there's that aspect of it, and it's led to then obviously this has happened.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just kind of made it it's exploded a bit.
It's all mixed in.
It's mixed in, so it's like now.
Exploded. I hear that.
Yeah.
So even touching on even the NHS situation, what do you think about everyone that kind of now clapping since the lockdown and that they're all clapping and all of this stuff? Because I'm not gonna lie to you,
Do you not clap?
I've been around. Listen to this. I've been around people who, before this whole COVID and everything, they were banning fire upon everyone in the NHS. Nurses being rude, coming in, then everyone's clapping. So I'm thinking, what's going on then? What, you picking and choosing when you're trying to.
I work with NHS
It's like
myself.
carers as well. People get onto carers saying they do a bad job, but now.
But they're overworked, they're tired.
Because what you said, right?
They are overworked.
Yeah, they are, but I'm saying they're human. They're going to have
overworked and
I'm saying they're going to get stressed
Yeah.
out. They deal with
It's too much,
some.
yeah.
Where I work,
talking
we
to
have a
someone.
mental home. We see the care workers coming in. Obviously, they say hello to us. We have to deal with the ones that manage to get out and start roaming
Carers
around
are
the
not always
estate.
for mental homes,
It's
though.
hard work, cause like these lot deal with people that obviously they're not all right in their head, innit? So
Not all of them. It's just
Yeah,
a
not all of
mixture.
them.
It's a
Sometimes,
mixture.
yeah,
It's a
they-
mixture of it.
it's
There's some people that are kind of
it's those
incompetent.
ones
It's
that
just
are
normal people. Might be normal.
It's
old
those
people
ones that are
just
making your job
able
difficult.
to-
Like, sometimes you have to deal with some.
And you have to
sometimes
give them their
deal-
medication
It's
and
like
wash them.
Keyshawn's girl when she's saying she had to
Names-
deal.
No, my man name dropped so much, though.
What's wrong with saying Keyshawn? Because he's my brother.
I know, I'm just saying.
I didn't name drop his girl. I don't really remember it, but like where she worked, she had to deal with similar patients, and one of them dislocated her arm. Cause that's you do, and obviously as a human, you're going to have a breaking point, innit? Like,
So I feel that because of this I feel personally the lockdown was just a lockdown for me. Obviously everyone handles it differently. For me it was calm, peaceful, still doing my thing, same old thing. My mental's been stable because obviously I'm a creator and I do my own thing anyway. However, obviously I've seen what I've seen that it's done to everyone is kind of it's brought people down on like not the same level but kind of on the same level, if you know what I mean. It's brought a lot of people that
a lot of people that were always here, there, and everywhere time to sit down and actually take in and think and see what's going on.
And even that bringing people down to earth because a lot of people were on their high horse,
London,
and they were talking down a lot of people that are like say maybe self-employed or even just they're creating certain jobs now. But
the business people in London, obviously they're everywhere. They're not taking in that and they just see work and home. You understand? Even just about home. Even when they go home, it's work as well. So. They don't penny us.
Yeah.
But now, because of this lockdown, they've had nothing to do. They've been able to now actually take a breather and actually see what's going on in this world right now and see how actual crazy this place is.
And to know that literally a lot of people, when they didn't think it, they are literally expendable now from a lot of their jobs. You know
that's what I think. What it is, the people that there's people that used to feel like because they're wearing a suit and a briefcase, they used to feel like. But now your job is not key worker, so now it kind of makes people go.
It might make you money, but you give up your life for it.
It kind of made them look at things now a bit different. Like you when you walk now around in your plain clothes, you're not getting noticed as much as when you was walking around with the briefcase.
Exactly.
And whatever, you know what I mean?
So now you have to be yourself now.
Exactly.
Some people don't even know how to be that now.
Of course, I've had to see it where I work. You understand? They see because I do medical security and I'm roaming around the estate in my uniform. They wouldn't look down on me. But the joke is, I make more money than most of them. You understand?
Exactly.
These lot are running away, wasting their lives in and getting yelled at. Like, you understand?
Certain jobs, I feel like certain jobs do bring certain stigmas anyway.
Of course,
definitely for that security. They do have this kind of. Everyone kind of has. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is when you do have a job, you kind of have to accommodate to what your job is and what comes with it. I guess. Because then you do get the people like security that are just
they're terrible.
Yeah,
they're the same as
like literally, and you think
they're terrible. There's terrible security out there.
But then you get
power hungry ones.
It's cool.
Yeah, I heard that.
Sure.
With regards to the NHS and the clapping, what you know what it is at 50-50 with me. It's like, you know what? Yes, they do deserve, because I work in the NHS as well with the nurses, and it's majority of the black ethnics that are all working. All the other ones are all working from home, or doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it is.
You know, in the field.
We're in the front line, and in that aspect, I think but I do get it. Why not other people don't want it? They're thinking, well, why are we doing it?
Kind of thing. I feel like it's like all right, back to like what's going on now when everyone was doing like this like blackout screen thing. I didn't understand that, to be honest.
Okay.
What's your take on that?
Okay, what it was, I get it with regards to we're trying to show the impact. 'Cause when I went on every platform, I noticed it was just black screen, black screen, black screen.
Actually, like,
and what it
seeing
showed me was that, you know what, we can do this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right. To me,
more that aspect.
To me personally,
baby steps are still steps.
but listen to this. To me personally, I feel. But to me personally, I was thinking that cool. So take for instance, just what I was just thinking that maybe 3 weeks prior to all of this happening, I blacked out my screens, whatever, just on personal reasons or whatever. Not I had several people come and ask me, what's going on? Why is your thing black? And I was like, oh, well, black's beautiful, black's proud, black is XYZ. And then their response was just like, oh, LOL, okay, kind of thing. And then I've just seen literally because social media has said everyone go do this. But listen to this. I'm thinking, what's that actually going to do for anything? Like, as in, what do you think that's actually doing, to be fair, to go and change the screen? What does that do for anything? Why didn't everyone just say...
Are you trying to say because someone asked you what was your meaning behind it, you told them they didn't care for it, you feel that people are going to have that same opinion?
No. I'm just talking about how we get brainwashed by just like, because it's on the media. Because it's on the media.
Okay, I get it, but this is what it was. You done it because your personal reason wanted to distance yourself from social media. Everybody's doing it because they're trying to unite everybody on one thing. No matter how tiny it is, if everybody's following the same thing, even if it's just on Instagram, at least every day there's people that are aware of the situation. And then maybe in another couple of years' time together, then we can do something.
Why would you, listen to this, but why wouldn't you just everybody come off of social media full stop then?
Because it's not about coming off of social media.
What it was showing companies, what it was.
So why is everyone aware?
Social media is a big platform, and what it was, how I looked at it was, you know what, this is what, imagine, what it is, it's hard for black people to come together all at once.
Yes,
what that done is small, but what it done was that when you saw that black screen, you know what time it was. Do you understand me? And I know what you're saying about, but why, you know.
That comes with a lot of like, that comes with a lot of fake people that really deep down.
Whether it's sincere or not, it's still a step forward. How are you going to make progress if you decide to just disappear?
Disappear from what though?
But my point is, if you, like you said, you came, why don't everyone come off social? How are we going to make change if we all just came off social?
Because we wouldn't have to communicate with each other.
Communicate with everyone for what though? This is what I'm trying to say. Hold on, listen to this, yeah?
Because that's what they're protesting, to get together at the protest.
No, we're not talking about protest, we're talking about the screen. I'm talking about the screen thing when everyone turned...
It's another protest, it's an online protest.
What it was something online
for a day to
that
do
made
what?
it It's like, for example, they're having a don't spend no money on the 7th of July. But I hear what you're going to say that, why? But it's a...
No, I'd rather that, rather than blacking out a screen, because what's that? I'd rather that. You don't spend... I'd rather you do that.
But
that's actions.
I said...
You don't spend no money with anything that ain't to do with us.
If no black people in the world didn't say, what was it, how much money would the world lose that?
But like I said,
trillion.
10 billion or
That's
right. I said, imagine if we did that just like... Imagine if we did that twice a day, every month. Slow
progress is better than
that would be a
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. We should do that twice a day, every month.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
With this blackout thing on social media, it just showed you who's aware, innit?
Whether
it's sincere or not, it shows you who's aware, cuz.
I don't feel like that. I don't think that. Because this is right. This is what I'm trying to say. It's been elevated because everyone's just talking about this one thing. Do you know?
And then some people are doing this so they don't look back because
they want to they still want to have a touch of our culture.
Yes.
So they needed to do it to make it. Okay, I've done this now. I can play your music. You know that?
But listen, that's literally what it is, though. That's what
you see on Instagram.
That will happen no matter what, though.
And they're knocking on the window, and then there's a group of people coming past, and the white guy's knocking on the window trying to say, "Yeah, we support you." Then they hear bam. It's like, "What's that?" Smashing a stone, and I was like, "We support you. We're supporting you."
Nah, bro.
Just leave it alone. Why do you even go to the window?
I know, like,
you saw bare people outside walking. Just go back and leave it.
It's mad. I'm telling you. But what I'm trying to say is like things. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's like that's what I'm saying. Why do you think this certain situation got so much? What's the word? More than others, because this has just been happening. And then this is why I don't get when people do certain things for the media, because I feel like how long has this been happening?
It's like Yazmin said though, innit?
You know,
due to the lockdown, people have got more time to take in things.
That's what I said. And you know what it was?
Like normally, people are going about their daily lives. They're not caring. They're thinking, I've got work to go to. Let me just focus on my work. Let me focus on my family.
And those type of people have
got
only
time
hear
to now
information
sit
about
out.
black people getting killed by police every other 3-4 weeks or 5 weeks. It's because they're in lockdown. They got nothing to do. They see it. Bro, this just happened again last week. Bro, this just happened 3 days ago.
Go through Facebook.
You know how much time it's been going?
Every now and again, you may see things on Facebook about black people.
But how long have you been hearing this?
I know, but it's like you don't hear it. You're not used to hearing it.
It's not as constant as it is these last.
It's been like every 3 days, another something's happening again.
You go through Facebook is just that's
you're
all I'm
not
seeing.
even on social media. Every 3 days, another black guy's getting killed by police. I was like, fam, this ain't real. Was this again? Just yesterday? Fam, there was another one, last one, just like 2-3 days ago, fam. And it's only because it's been put in on social media and people actually catching it on camera.
It's good timing.
Well, bro, listen to this. Listen to this, yeah. Alright, cool. So the people that are out here doing the black screen and then they're going to protest and all of that. What are they? So these are the same people that are watching a Fed kill a black person on camera, on their camera, and not intervening. So what are they?
That's if it's a black person.
Yeah,
What do you mean that's if it's a black person?
It's not always a black person watching, but I hear what you're saying.
What do you mean it's not always a black person watching?
It's not always a black person filming, innit? Obviously, there's going to be some, but
bro,
the guy that got shot by the 2 guys in the van while he was going for a jog was a white guy that video recorded that. There was only other white guys there.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the ones that we see when they're getting beat down.
Yeah,
everyone.
Sometimes they're not all black, you know, that are filming. Sometimes they're like foreign.
But it don't even matter who it is.
I hear what
yeah,
you're
if
saying.
you're going to sit there and film and then still watch somebody get deaded, what's the point? Well, you might as well walk and mind your business. To be fair,
but you know what?
What is the point? And then you're gonna go. Yeah, you
got to see.
to raise awareness.
You got to see though. Otherwise, if they didn't film
they're
it,
still gonna do it. They're doing it while you are filming.
But at least when they film it they're getting. Now we can actually find them now.
Of course they are.
This is what I'm trying to say.
You don't just see the sentences.
I'm not on social media, bro. No. The difference is with it is I'm not brainwashed like that I jump because everyone's talking about one thing. This has been going on for years, bro. And not everyone has been going on like this. When man's been talking up the things, everyone's quiet.
But no one's saying that. What you're trying to say?
I've been off social media for years, bro. I've just been on social media for the last 3-4 weeks.
You see the same thing that's going on now, yeah? Did you know there was exactly something like this as well for Mexican people? Soon as Trump spoke about the wall, did you know about that protest? That was going on around the world and people black people protesting against Trump putting up the walls against Mexico. Do you know about that one?
Yes, of course.
Alright.
Yeah, bro. I know about this thing, bro. I do my knowledge.
My point to you is
I do my research.
Whether everyone's following everyone, it doesn't
matter. Not even a lot of Mexican people knew that there was a thing when they was.
But when you talk about building a wall.
Yes, that there was a protest. That people was putting up protests for Mexican people. Not even a lot of Mexican people know that.
Nipsey Hussle and YG.
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle was there as well.
And YG, they were the ones that were frontiering it, saying, bro, like they fuck with Mexicans. You get me? Like, come on, bro. Everyone knew about that.
What I'm trying to say is whether it's being hyped up now, it doesn't matter. We've got a voice. Use it, cause whether everyone's sincere or not, it doesn't matter. We only need the sincere.
I hear that, but
I
hear what you're saying.
Whether it's sincere or not, like, why does it have to matter? Why didn't it start then instead of starting now? At least it's starting. That is all that matters. It's starting.
The last uproar was obviously when it was Mark.
If it didn't start now and then started later, you would have said, "Oh, so why didn't it start when George Floyd died? Or why didn't it start then? Why do we have to keep saying why didn't it? Like, at least it started."
Nah. To what I would take from the good that I will take, the positive that I'll take from it is that yes, like we are going to, and I'm hoping that everyone has the knowledge to be thinking, alright, if we're all going to protest and stand together, then we are seeing each other like, right, we can stand together and do this properly. But people are going there with different intentions. Obviously, some people are.
But that's my point. You have to remember, unfortunately, we have been successfully divided as a race. So, even if it's slowly coming together, at least it's slowly coming together. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter about when it started. It just matters that it's starting. It's better it starts than it doesn't start.
But it's not. You can't make it like people didn't try it.
Slow
tried
it.
Come on, you got the book.
I know.
Slow you.
Oh, I know.
More people are becoming aware. A lot of people are becoming conscious.
I feel like a lot more people need to be reading. I don't think a lot of people read.
Yeah, of course not.
I don't think a lot of people read. I know, but this is the problem. Like, instead of going on a social media and go blacking out something, go and read up on the things. the books. Go read up on things so you don't have more knowledge to know how it's supposed to be done.
Some people start with blacking out their screen and then start saying, you know what? Let me find out more. Let me start reading. It's got to start somewhere.
I ain't heard nobody tell anybody go read up on books. Because I'll tell you this: if I have debates with people who like say other race you want to have talk about, we'll have the chips on shoulders and X Y Z and oh yeah, this is not like this and this ain't what you see. My racism is still going on. I start telling them, bro, go read up on the things that I'm talking about, bro. Go read up on these books.
Yes, because they're uneducated, but it doesn't matter. Like,
but a lot of people are not. Everyone that, bro. Of
course, but so
we need to do more reading then.
But this is how it starts. You start telling people.
My social media starts.
To do what? To stand up for black people. You have to read more.
So not about our history and our culture, bro. No one got taught that in school, bro. No one got taught that nowhere. How do you think people know about these things, bro? I didn't know about everything, bro, but from reading certain books, man get to know.
Self-educated.
Right, this is what I'm trying to say, but everyone needs to be doing that, but I feel like we're worrying about the wrong thing.
As a person who's self-educated now, obviously you can go out and tell people, innit, this is what you need to go and do. This is my point. There's people that know shit, but are scared to speak up. That they say, yeah, man, know my shit. You should know your shit.
Okay, so what do you think about that point of people when they're talking of what
I'm not gonna act like I've read most of these books. You understand?
No, you don't.
When I've been seeing certain things, it's made me want to think like, let me go back and check my history.
Of course,
like, you understand?
100%. But so going back to my point of like the fact that people are just standing there and recording someone and not intervening. What do you think about that?
Okay, if I saw something, I'm not gonna. I know that I can't do nothing. Oneself can't tackle that.
Let me flip the perspective now. Cool. If your child, anyone's child, yeah, and that was them in that situation,
yeah,
and that happened to your child. You're gonna start thinking what? So everyone just stood there on their phone, recorded it, and didn't even do anything.
Of course,
that's what everyone's gonna say. But everyone, when the shoes on, you don't think that until the shoes on the other foot. Yeah, and this is my point. I always beat myself up thinking, bro,
it's not that you can tell in a situation. You can just feel the energy. You know what you can and cannot do in that situation, fam.
Bro, then we're just gonna keep falling, bro. What you mean? This is what.
How many times have people helped and jumped in and that person dies?
There you go, man.
Like, like sometimes there's been a times where like a black man's kind of had jumped in to stop from someone from doing something, and that man gets killed.
That's why what they can do now.
There's ways. What they can do now is make sure they have it on camera,
send to everyone and make it viral.
There's ways to jump in. Like obviously, filming. I agree. Like you should film, but I know like there's situations where you can and can't jump in. Like where like let's just use the George Floyd. There's probably nothing you could have done to stop that. Obviously, you could have tried to go over there and be like get off him, stand him up, blah blah blah.
If everyone there filming, it's not 1-2 people. If everyone went over there filming, hand it arm in arm, no, move. Like, what are they gonna do? Shoot everyone? No, they're not.
But that's what I'm saying. It all depends on how you approach it, though.
Listen to what I'm saying. You approach it to that. Get off, bro. People, listen to this here. There's what people are saying is it depends on how you're approaching it, bro. My man is sitting on my man's. Bro,
you have no idea what that other police officer's mentality is. Yeah, for all he cares, he will probably shoot all of you, fam. You don't know, fam.
It's like if we all went outside and we went up the road and we saw something. Are you
there's
gonna
go
things,
and
jump in?
There's certain things you
are you gonna film and make sure that it gets viral and everyone knows your face?
No, I don't think I'll film things. I don't know, but I don't know.
Documentation nowadays.
Like I'm saying, I hear what you lot are saying, but like I'm saying, I would rather personally. I just feel like you're better off minding your business rather than just doing that.
Have you not noticed that since we've been filming, a lot more police are being held accountable?
Yeah.
Where sometimes they get slapped on the wrist, but they know now that they're being watched because
they know, bro. They got their own body cam on, bro.
That's theirs. It's theirs. It's theirs. That footage don't have to show up.
Don't ever get
come on. I wear my own body. I wear my body cam. I wear my body cam. I've been in situations where people are up in my face. I'm joking. Where people are up in my face and I turn off my body cam and then I look at my security and I'm telling them that turn yours off.
Okay.
Because I'm about to. You see that it gets down on the turn yours off, cuz. It don't matter. And if their higher ups are on their side, that footage disappears. It's never happened. But now you've got your own camera. That's my point. Because we have our own cameras, you can't lie. We've got our cameras.
I hear that.
That is it. Like I said, it's a step forward. It's not a great step, but it's a step.
I hear that. I'm not gonna lie, I personally did feel because of certain things that I've read up on, I just have a different type of view on certain things or way that we would approach. Take for instance, yeah, the Mark Duggan thing that you just said. Them riots there, I swear to God, that was the most united we ever. It sounds so crazy talking about, but we had to riot. But that was the most united we ever were as people. This is when I saw gang members.
I know, but
no one
can't do that again.
We can't. But we're doing it again.
No, but this rioting is not. It doesn't, and we get
protesting does.
But that just fucking shows exactly how
they use this protest as an excuse to
listen,
cause trouble.
listen to
There's even
this,
police that went into the protest.
Listen to what I just said.
Listen to what bricks all over America.
This is what I just said, yeah. I said,
so they have stuff to start mashing up places.
No, but I'm saying it's even slag because obviously you have police.
Yes, I know. I've seen it.
Sometimes it's them starting. They might throw a brick and get everyone else because they just know it takes one.
Someone's put still and kill cops. And they was like, are you fed? Man just put it on his hood and tried to walk away. There was another one smashing glasses in. Oh, you fed? Why you
It's like I've said, because making moves out of anger can lead to your death.
But I also feel like it's strategically done.
How many? Yeah, it is.
It's strategically done because as you
lot
are saying,
though, that's the thing.
They outmaneuver us.
They know that they know us. They know that we react to impulse. They know that, and they think, well, let's do this to trigger them. That's what they're doing.
And that's what we've got to show them. We're not animals, fam. Because they think we're animals, so they will leave things for us to take the bait.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some of us take the bait, and then they're saying, look. Because when we're protesting, their countermeasure is, yeah, look at what their protest has done. Because most people start rioting. They're not protesting no more. They start rioting.
Alright, cool. Martin Luther King, peaceful protest. What happened to him?
Yeah, he had to pay.
That's right. And because he had a peaceful protest, he was doing it the right way. So he had to pay a price. Yeah, because he was doing it the right way.
Do you hear what you're saying?
Yes, because they don't want him to set up thing.
No one's saying it has to. No one's saying it should have been that way.
No one's saying he done something.
I didn't say that.
That's what it had to do.
I'm just saying you don't like either doing it this way or that way. We're seeing that it's not getting us really nowhere. However,
of course it's a few years ago, not even a few years ago, but event like in the past we had to sit at the back of the bus because unfortunately certain laws have steps in it.
Obviously, as a culture, as black people, we're stigmatized. Do you understand? So what it is, we can't, as much as you want to say we can't do that move because of the way that we've been stigmatized. So we have to play this role.
No one's saying what you're saying is wrong, but we're saying you have to think smart. You have to know how.
Thinking smart.
No.
Do you know what? Listen to this.
You're thinking about how you think. You need to think about how a collective.
Exactly.
No. I'm not. I'm thinking about how us as a collective. If we all just said no, we're not.
It's you. I'm saying the reality. You have to think reality. You're thinking about.
That's what I want. So what does everyone want? So everyone doing this. What do they want?
Because there's going to be people like you. That's why.
What's the people like me?
The ones that want to make change the right way, cause.
The right way, but you don't just said, oh yeah, that's not the way to do it.
No one said that's not the way to do it. We said you have to think.
I didn't say right.
We're saying you have to be you have to be realistic. Like obviously. You can go about it the right way, but unfortunately, it's not going to be all of it.
I hear that.
There's going to be people that will join you, but that have ulterior motives.
Of course,
I hear that's my point. We have to think about how we make our next move, because unfortunately, we ain't unified.
Yes, exactly.
We have to think about how we make our next move, because unfortunately, we're not unified.
The situation we've been put in.
There's some people that will pretend.
But this is why I'm trying to get to the matters of, even though I know what you lot are saying when it comes down to like the social media stuff, I feel like the media is obviously running this whole thing, as we know. Yeah, even with
the news, but that's
not even the news, bro. Social media, bro.
They can't control your social. How are they going to control your social media? What you put up?
What do you mean? It's not about what we put up. It's about what is getting flushed into your everything that you're seeing.
So that's why
everything that you're seeing getting flushed into
so
you.
That's why
it brainwashes people. Bro. It happened with the flipping lockdown, isolation,
we have to combat it with us. That's why we have to use our social media. Why are we going to allow them to show whatever they want, and then we just sit back and not put up nothing? We have to show our side.
Because it showed that
we have to show our side.
How they all come together?
Show our side.
Okay, cool.
It's like this. Imagine if we never had like Instagram and stuff like that, social media,
and the news was just running rampant.
And was just running rampant. What with that picture with the top up?
The news was just saying what they want. We couldn't put up.
We would have never known unless we had social media that it was a picture taken of him holding his daughters.
Okay, and what does that mean?
I'm just saying the news portrayed everything.
We know this, and still you still go to the news and listen.
No, the internet is used for certain people to like release truth. There's some people use the internet to release truth. You can use the internet.
The news is out there just to brainwash you and flood you with negative stuff. I don't want.
And I just want to get everyone's take on it. If it's the right time. In this time, going now, it says black lives don't matter to black people unless killed by a white person. you all are not ready for this conversation.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are people like that. Unfortunately, but that's my point about unity. Another girl sent me a similar post about saying. There's another girl sent me a similar post saying about blacks want to stand together. Blacks want to stand together, but then when they see their ops, they're ready to knife them down.
Oh yeah.
It's true. Unfortunately, it's true.
But I feel like
It shouldn't be that way.
Of course, but I feel like
even
even
some people are.
of course, I hear that, and it's true. I rate because it's a conversation that you people don't want to have at the end of the day. But I feel like it should have just been worded a lot differently, and there's a time and a place to say certain things. Even though you're saying that, it's like at a time like this where we're talking about racism.
Yeah.
Like we're not. Things happen, which is just happens. We're not. This is a racist problem that we're dealing with at the end of the day. But then you saying that is like
that just shows you how separated we are, because how manipulated we've been.
100%.
Because now you have certain black people saying to other black people, well, if you're so pro-black, then why do you still do this? And now you cause an argument between yourselves.
Which is true.
Why should we be arguing between ourselves?
But no. But this is what I'm trying to say. Doing all these. This is what I'm trying to say. There's a way to say things. So if you do want to portray it like that and get this conversation going, you can't go tell someone, you want to be talking like this, but then what, you were just going to be for my man the other day, and if you see you're up right now,
Yeah,
you can't say that. You have to say something like, cool. Do you not see how we're all united right now? If we don't,
that's what I'm saying. There's ways of approaching people, and that's what I'm saying. It's always about how we approach. It's always about how we go about our.
So do you think that anything's being done or being said, or that? Yeah. Do you think that anything's being said or anything's being done about because before this whole lockdown there was an epidemic going on with this whole stabbing epidemic, like
yeah, of course,
right? So do you feel like anything during this lockdown, anything's been said or done to try get into the brains of these youths to know that when we come out of this whole lockdown fully, this ain't gonna go continue or even go even more crazy?
This is what I've got to say, yeah.
Oh no, that's the yeah.
Okay, so
what I've observed since this whole COVID and lockdown, I haven't really that whole self-isolation thing. I wasn't hearing a lot of young people stuff. I don't know what happened. They just stayed indoors. I don't know what they were doing. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like they went down. So that was a positive.
Yeah, I never said it went down a little. I said it went down.
Yeah, and I feel like okay, so they can stop. They can not do it. So there's a bit of hope. You get what I mean?
There is, but what I'm saying is that how is there anything being put into place for when this lifts and then because you know what's going to happen already. When this lifts, everyone's going to go crazy.
I know what you're saying, but this is what I'm saying. You want that from the wrong people. Them people don't want it to stop. We as a collective.
Who's the wrong people though? It's just the universe.
The government, the media.
No,
you already know
about the government or media.
But the thing is, there is people that do youth programs to stop.
Of
it's
course.
about us as a collective wanting to go to it. Do them people that are doing it want to go to it though? That's the question.
Okay, fair enough. But then there's things that where people. But then there's things where people are like, i.e. again, say blacking out the things.
Yeah.
What we can't do something for the youth
But then people are doing stuff
to highlight.
There's people in the community.
Come on, Peaches does courses like that all the time, fam.
I'm saying during this quarantine, has there been anything? Yeah, you have to keep comparing what people do to certain things to what people do.
You're following them.
Yes.
Like Farron, there's a guy called Farron that I follow. He's been doing
that for time. After he got stabbed up, he said, "I'm done."
I know him personally, I know him from when I was like, what?
But the thing is, that's the question. My thing is, this is what social media is for. This is what our platform, because they ain't gonna show it for us. They ain't gonna help us. We have to help ourselves.
I hear that.
You understand? So it's down to us. That is my point. Like, of course people are doing stuff to do it. Does it get out there? Not enough, but it's out there. There's people that show it. They're like, you understand? It's just a thing of
because it's getting ridiculous,
do
bro. The ages,
young black kids want to do it.
Yeah.
And the truth is, there actually are a few that do, but they're scared to speak up because they don't want to stand out with their friends. And that's what it is. It's a thing where we have to come together. Like even me with my car YouTube channel. Eventually, when it gets to a stage, I want to be able to do things for my black community. I want to take them away from the hood. I want to show them that you can get money without having to be on the streets. Cause you can get these nice cars and these nice watches.
But it's our generation. But I feel like our generation are that generation that are going to do that for our kids. And I think what it is, we are a generation that is a bit more aware and a bit more sensible, especially if you're born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So our mindset's different, and I feel like our age group is the one that's going to be able to implement it to the next
Yeah,
generation.
I
of
do
course.
hear that.
That they should. I'm not gonna say. I'm not saying that.
Generation is banging out drill. They ain't changing.
No, but when I say next
Yeah,
generation,
it's-
I'm talking
it's
about
changed, 'cause,
like for example, my son's 8. That generation, I feel like I'm going to be able to enforce that. I was raised by my grandparents.
From a young age.
So how I think, I'm going to make sure it jumps into him so that their generation is saved.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
okay.
that we can't save the ones that
Of
are
course,
there.
of course,
It's
of
just
course,
that
of course.
we need to put our energy into the new
Of
young
course,
boys.
100%, 100%, because they are literally going to
Yeah,
just
they're
come
gonna
and
The
fall into
generation
the
after
state
us
of
has
Right.
no hope. We just need to save the next one coming.
No, but it's not like that.
I can't say it, man. I can't say it. I have no hope.
I don't know, but
There was a time where when our group was teenagers, man was
Yes,
moving
yeah,
wild, fam.
yeah.
But with age,
Not like that, though.
age
No,
comes
yes.
maturity.
No,
Yes,
not
like
like
that.
that.
Yes,
I'm
like
not
that.
gonna
The
lie.
only thing
You
is
used to
the only thing is that, like I said now, there was no social media, there was no recording, there was no phones to highlight what's going on now with the
Yeah.
teenagers. But the
Yeah.
fact is, our age group was on the same stuff, but it just weren't being
Wasn't out
shown
there.
everywhere
Yeah,
because
yeah,
there was
yeah,
no
yeah,
video
yeah.
phones. That's all it is. Like
Okay.
everything that's going on now is just a circle.
Now you know
But
when
now we
when
can
video
see it
phones
more
come
because
out,
of
you did
video
see quite
phones.
a few things still.
Because when video phones did start coming out, we was
Yeah,
probably in our
happy
20s.
steps.
That's happening slowing
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
The smiling
That was
thing
my
with the
dad.
blade across
Oh yeah, the
face, like,
smiley,
come on,
smiley.
man,
That-
they
You don't know about that?
Oh, yeah.
I heard about it. I was thinking it was like
Came out.
massive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the lemon
yeah.
phone, I was seeing bare cutting smiley faces into, like, you understand? But the thing is,
What's it called? A C note or something?
No, it's Joker smile.
yeah, the Joker
Nah,
smile. It was
nah,
called the
it's
smiley
Joker
face.
I know
Smiley,
but
smiley.
it's
Yeah.
called a C note or something like that. Or something.
I know what you're saying,
Yeah.
but my point is, as
They
the
usually
generation
do
gets
a
older, they
card
get
game,
wiser.
or like that,
Because some of them have
or
been
like
through
that.
some
Card.
nights.
Fair thing with the reason.
Yeah.
No, they might have a card and put it in your mouth and crack your mouth. Yeah, exactly. So it's all mad.
I wouldn't want to be young now.
Yeah.
I know it's people.
I wanna be teenagers.
So you prefer, well, the older generation to the new generation, I guess.
Yeah, well,
I.e., that's just not just like the mannerisms, the people.
it's
that
just a
the
lot of
music.
things. I'm talking about
everything.
everything.
I wish I was
90s era was the best.
What about a bit further back?
Yeah, it was the best. We didn't have all
90s.
this.
No, we didn't.
80s,
And even
90s.
when you said we were on the
I
same.
in the 80s. I wouldn't mind being in the 80s, baby.
But 90s is perfect.
Yeah, 90s were perfect.
No,
late
the reason why I say 90s
or
is because
87.
I want to be
That's like crap.
born like early
epidemic.
80s and then say, yeah, when
Yeah,
I'm like
the
10, 11,
80s.
then go for the 90s, go for my teens as the 90s.
Nah, I like
I
being
wouldn't
born in
mind
the
sending my
Yeah,
kids.
90s.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
sometimes you get,
That's what I'm saying. Late 80s, like 88, 87, and then like where the year I was born, 90. I think that's perfect for me.
Yeah,
Born
yeah,
in-
yeah,
born
yeah, trust.
90. Bam.
Yeah, but you can't experience it because you're young though, man.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm
sometimes
saying.
you're way ahead of your
Experience
time, man. A lot of people are like in the 90s are way ahead of our time.
I should-
Because
I
it's like
should-
we
I
get a
should
bit
be
of the
born in the
80s as
60s.
well.
Yeah,
the
I
90s.
yeah, I love it.
I was at the right
90s,
age when the
60s.
computer came around, so that's good
Yeah.
enough for me.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's true.
Trust. Well, what type of music you into? Just to switch the subject.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Just to switch the subject. Yeah, what type of music you into anyway?
I'm into conscious and bashment and old school garage.
No, I was gonna. I want to top up. I just.
You can hear it.
Yeah, I know. I want to. Let me mind, not you. Yeah, cool. Now, but obviously, there that conscious word. As you're an artist as well as I am. Do you feel like the conscious word when they say what's conscious? Rap.
I was gonna ask.
Sorry, conscious music.
Okay, with me, my type of conscious
Yeah.
music is stuff like I can't say just.
Not talking bullshit, basically.
Yeah, it's
talking
just
substance.
it's high vibrational, like righteous. Got some empowering, like for example, I like to listen to like Buja Banton.
Yeah.
Like it depends on my mood,
One
but
fight
that
on the
kind of
government. Yeah, no, trouble.
It's the gospel music.
not
I
really.
love
My
gospel.
mum does. I don't
love
really.
that. I'm not gonna lie, I love gospel.
I've got a list on Spotify still.
What, gospel?
Yeah.
I've got my bangers, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, see, yeah.
Bring you lot, got bring me.
It soothes
Yeah.
the mind when I'm
It's
trying
some
to-
good-
it soothes the mind when I'm sleeping, innit?
Yeah,
I can't be listening to Bow Bow lick shots.
I ain't gonna lie. Have you
When I'm trying to
tried to listen
sleep.
to gospel drill?
Nah.
There's a few.
I've
I've heard it in the
heard-
past that people do gospel rap and everything.
I've
but
heard their
these
Insta-
guys that I
what
know,
you
they
showed me,
know
I've heard
the
their
most
Instagrams.
Elijah. We used to go to my school, probably snap by face him. He's even in that camp. Yeah. And I told you, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm coming like a minute. Hey, but these are good use, so there's nothing like that.
Oh yeah. These are Zen stressfuls, you know.
Show us what we do.
Zen coming out soon, don't know when, but it'll be there.
Yeah, trust.
Nice.
These
Oh, I
people
should have got a
stressful.
man to do that in the picture instead, doing the Zen balls.
Yeah, who keeps closing it? You, innit?
Nah, I would close that.
Well, it was closed and I opened it twice.
Oh, since I put it on the table, I haven't touched it.
What, this?
This?
No.
Oh.
What do you do with it?
Put it back in here.
We had these before.
Why?
You think? I don't know what.
Why did you take it back?
Yeah, keep it.
He wants to
I want
be.
to do more.
He wants to.
I probably took it like a baby. I
You saw her enjoying herself.
I know.
Like,
I know what it's like. It's sick.
I'm
You know.
like, funny, addicted.
Little game now. Yeah, we got to that time of the show. Obviously, I just got to tell you as the guest and anyone else who comes on here, everything will be televised. There's no holds bars. We only speak truth on here. Obviously, you can plead the fifth. Obviously, if it's anything that's going to incriminate you, but we're not really trying to be asking anything that's going to incriminate you. Like, not with any law or anything like that.
Okay.
Maybe with your boyfriend or someone, I don't know, but who knows? We don't know. Yeah? Cool. So, this game is, you just literally pick something out of the hat. We're going to read it out and you have to answer it to the
Is it related to the subject? So it's
I'm not related to anything. Who knows? Who knows? I don't even know.
It makes sense.
Huh?
So we're gonna pick one out the hat. Something.
Well, sorry, pick one out the bag. It's whatever. So you're gonna pick something. I'm gonna read it out. You have to answer as truthfully as possible. Yeah, they are very. Well, I don't know when Oh, alright.
There was on that.
There is.
I wonder who that was.
There is a question. Okay, your favorite celebrity crush invites you to the hotel for a one-time VIP intimate experience. When artists do that, that is your one time. But you have a partner. What are you doing?
What?
I've seen some.
No, you're not Yaz. You're not Yaz. Yaz. What you doing?
First of all, who's the crush though?
No,
So,
it don't matter.
I
Okay,
don't know.
sorry.
Okay, it's a bit.
Alright, she don't need. Yeah. No, it's not embarrassing.
Okay, Ladonia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. You have a reggae artist.
Is it regular?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, passion reggae.
No. I
Okay,
still don't know
cool.
what the piece would say.
I don't know the
Wait! Let her answer.
No.
This is the game, bro.
Let's go.
You get me? Alright, cool. So yeah, you have a partner, one time experience, VIP. What are you doing?
I'm loyal.
Honestly.
I'm loyal.
You're loyal.
Yes.
You're loyal.
Are you saying that while going backstage, or are you just?
No,
saying
I'm not going backstage.
because you know what? A one-time VIP hotel experience don't exactly mean
What
you
is
have
going?
to.
Yeah, what's in the hotel? Why am I going to the hotel? Why is it not happening? Whatever it is.
You know, there's artists that have them like, them intimate kind of VIP where you can chill with them maybe for the day or whatever not. But this is just celebrity crush. It is like an after party. It don't know what it can be. It might be.
And they've personally invited you, so you know.
No. Well, you could have won a ticket that.
Okay, if it's that in that circumstance.
No.
He can't
It
just
is
one
literally.
ticket. He's come to you personally in front of your boyfriend.
No. You're changing up the question, bro. Like what?
Alright, go on,
Bro,
go on.
is your favorite celebrity crush invites you to their hotel for a one-time VIP intimate experience, but you have a partner? What are you doing? Let's be honest.
Because it's an intimate experience, it's a no. If it was just a normal come back with a VIP ticket, then yeah. But intimate.
Intimate experience can be literally like it could. It don't mean it has to be separate.
Listen, if I hear intimate,
It's intimate. It's no.
Intimate. This is intimate.
Allow me.
No.
Oh shit.
Okay, cool. So you're being loyal. You're not gonna go.
You're probably looking for a don't you? Sorry.
You're not gonna go.
He's thinking what?
You're not gonna go, no? Okay, cool. That's good.
Yes.
Alright. Pick another one and Mr. CRM, you will read it out.
Okay. You lost your phone and somebody found it. What would you be most fearful about them finding?
Ding. Honesty.
My mirror pics.
I like that one.
That's a good way of phrasing it.
That's hard. I'm not even gonna elaborate on it now because it's hard.
It's a good way of phrasing it, so we'll leave that there.
Alright, cool. Another one and then see you have to read it out. Boom. That's us. Yeah, thank you.
I don't think this one that.
No, and it might be the worst one.
No, she heard you say about the big ones, so she go for all the
Yeah.
big ones now.
And you clocked.
What would you do if a friend of the same sex confessed their feelings for you?
So mad I heard something like that.
Well, you let Yaz. Wait! Let Yaz answer. This is a game, guys.
Okay, this happens twice to me in the space of 1 year.
Wow.
So I kind of.
I forgot.
I've confronted them. I kind of let them be for a bit, and then I've confronted them and said, "Why didn't you say nothing before?" And the friendship did kind of go down a bit because obviously now I'm just gonna be pre and stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? So
been pre and stuff.
yeah, I'm not pre and stuff. So
You always get changed in front of each other.
yeah, it's just like, oh, why did you have to do this? Like, not that like why did you have to?
What was it making you feel like you
It's
couldn't
like,
switch ways?
I wanted to be comfortable. Like, I'm very comfortable, and then now you've said that, I've got to.
Did you know she was gay? Yeah? You knew she was gay before.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even that they get. Well, no, obviously it is, but I don't know.
Nah, it's
you're
not gay,
right.
bisexual.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You're right. Sometimes they don't realize.
they don't even realize.
They
But
don't.
it's like, yeah, literally,
Yeah,
like,
it's
just like,
like-
oh, I don't know, I'll do it for you, but I don't know.
But
I've been with a girl that realised she was bisexual.
This is not your question.
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, it's a bit awkward.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a bit
Well,
awkward.
that's happened twice in a year.
Yeah.
Next question.
Well, you know people that just said that.
I don't know them, but it was at work literally 2 days ago. 3 girls on the steps. They were just airing out their laundry because and I was just standing
That's
there.
crazy.
Fam, she was like,
So what they
She
so
didn't know
they
she was
said
with
they
the
had.
job.
No, it's not even about being a lesbian. It's just like
she
you
was
just.
in love with her
Oh,
friend.
she-
for
yeah.
Yeah, so
years.
when they,
Just-
I don't want to
she
speak
liked
on the
her
whole thing,
female
but it's
friend,
like,
that was
when
it.
do you say, when they, so they confess their feelings, they were like, what?
Like, for example, that asking if I'm on certain things. I'm not. I'm
You and this
just.
person still friends currently?
No.
Okay,
Because of that?
No, it's just a bit awkward.
Yeah, awkward, yeah, I
it's
hear
just
that.
a bit.
Well, I think you didn't have no inklings, no nothing before,
No.
it was just straight. Okay.
No, one of them was was like coming over, chilling, and like saying, "Oh, it's late. Can I stay over?" Things like that. But I just think, you know, like, but you know,
Oh, my last bus!
you know,
There's no trains, it's COVID!
you know, so things like that.
Take the public transport to take us down and bust the marks. I'm going nowhere.
Oh shit, sir. That is bad still. Alright, cool, sir. Alright, pick another one, please. Bloody hell.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, okay.
Did you write that one or something?
Nah, I ain't right none of them. But I see how
Sure,
you
don't
got
lie.
for all the small
I
ones.
know, some of the small ones, we should have just picked the big ones.
Okay,
Two small ones, two big ones.
have you ever had sex with more than one person in a day?
No,
Oi.
no, not more than no.
Yeah. No, more than one time. I said more than one actual person.
No.
Yeah.
As in, like, one was in the morning.
No, we know what it
The
means.
same person.
No.
Yeah, no. More than one person.
No.
Yeah.
No
I
way.
said no, because
Yeah,
there's
I'm saying
nothing.
exactly what-
Yeah, you want me to say like,
Elaborate on
oh.
that.
Didn't get a question, man.
She answered. She said no. There's nothing to elaborate on.
understand
that.
it.
Alright, big one, yeah, big one.
I know you understand,
Okay,
guys.
let's go for it. Let's go for it.
With more than one
Mr.
person in the
CRM.
same day, because what do you not get?
Oh Lord,
Well,
what
wanna answer all of them?
Two separate hours.
It doesn't matter if it's separate hours.
It's in
more
one
than
day.
one person
In a day.
in a day.
What's the question, Mr. CRM? Let's go.
Oh, it is. I was thinking that favorite porn category.
Sorry, no, to just like.
So.
Probably
Okay,
gonna be the one that all girls say. Go on.
what is the one?
To be fair,
No, that's why I don't answer.
That's what I'm saying. That's the answer.
Okay,
You shouldn't have to think that hard. I'm not.
Because-
gonna lie. But God, yeah, I know we have
HD.
plenty. HD.
High definition.
You're moving mad. You're moving mad. Get done.
HD.
I said H. Oh, is that? No, that's not.
It's a high def.
no, I want high definition.
How long?
Yes, I don't want home videos. I don't want to watch home ones.
Oh.
No. You're right.
Am I going somewhere else?
When you see 360 like, no, next video.
she want 1080p.
No, that's not a category. That is not a category. He tried it. That is not a category.
I don't even want to be named like categories. I can't know them.
Yeah, like, I don't know what, like,
You
I don't type
do. We
in a
all say
category.
here, no category.
What is it? Tell me.
No.
What is that? I'm supposed to say.
Wait, no. That's what I'm saying. On there, well, they do have black.
Yeah, they do have black.
Obviously, black people. No, yeah, no, ebony.
Big
No, I don't
bums.
watch.
No.
I don't watch black people. What do you mean?
That kind of
Like,
category.
No,
I don't
but
watch.
there's plenty categories.
Like what?
Yeah,
There's thousands.
That's what I'm explaining, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, maybe just ebony people, black people.
Alright, cool.
I don't watch I don't watch particularly any other.
Race.
Well, it could be a category. It could be anything. So it could be like, like ebony
Reverse
lesbians, or it could be just masturbation. It could anything.
Yes, so man.
That's a category. I'm saying
Yeah.
any of the categories of what it is, you could just see. I don't know. You might like
Oh, couples.
couples.
Yeah, couple category. People that are in like couples, not just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like the home videos then?
But then
But high def home videos.
yeah, like I don't want to see no
Hey, you
black,
watch-
no
you-
black,
you watch
dark
Shades?
video.
Yeah.
But they can't see
Shades.
that. Sorry.
You know about Rough and Shade?
No.
I
I'm
like.
just trying to.
You said categories, you never said names.
Last question.
I want to check it out.
They're practically their own category on porn sex. What is one of your biggest phobias?
Spiders.
Oh, Spuddy.
Spiders.
What's one of yours?
Being a passenger, fam. On a bike, car,
Shut up, man.
motorbike.
Oh, for real?
You don't like sand.
I was gonna say sand as well.
That's not a phobia.
You said it is.
No, my phobia
Phobia,
is
you know?
literally my phobia is being a
Feelings.
passenger. Being a passenger.
Man's
It's a real thing. Being a
man's-
So
passenger.
you want to be the driver? Like, I like to chill sometimes.
This guy was sitting in my car eating a pizza as a passenger.
Yes, but I still don't like it. I complain about it.
That's
I just
it.
about driving.
Okay, cool.
What's your phobia?
You know that.
Yeah, birds, bro.
You know it's birds.
pigeons,
Come on.
Every bird.
Pigeons.
Birds.
The ones that make that noise.
Like me saying only arachnids, because I don't like all spiders, you don't like all birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, all birds,
For
yeah.
real.
I don't like none.
I don't like no spiders.
I don't mean like nothing, to be fair, but that's a phobia, man. Like,
Yeah.
but I nearly jumped
You
out.
tried to get out of my car while I was driving.
I was looking at it, but the window was open. And it looked like it was about
the bird was flying towards me. It looked like it was going to fly in our window, but it was just going to fly a little
What happens to the door?
and tried to open, like he was looking for the door handle, he was panicking. And I said, if he didn't panic, he would have opened the door.
Yeah, nah, I don't like them.
If he didn't panic, he would have opened, and I was driving. It's not even like I was stationary, I was driving.
No.
That Papez the road, I was busting out. I was like, where was you gonna go?
Somewhere where I ain't, bro. Because if I got in a car, that would have been a mad. I would have passed out. I would have probably passed out.
When he started kicking me out and crashed.
So, quick question. You see your business, yeah? How long have you been doing it? Because it seems like you're well established. I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Well established. How long have you been doing your stuff?
So what it is, how it all started was because I used to work 7 days a week, and then what happened is I just wanted freedom. So what it was, I came into this whole thing about multiple streams of income, residual incomes where I don't have to do anything to make money. So
What, the things that you see online when you scroll through?
No.
no, so I've created like what it is.
Passive income.
Yeah.
It's money coming in without you having to do nothing.
So like
So like
sell for
YouTube.
Amazon.
So say
No,
we-
you're still
say-
having to do stuff. It's like
say-
it's owning a property, and every month you're getting rent money.
Yeah,
That's passive
or
income.
it's like literally you're streaming. If you get a certain amount of streams, you're getting a certain
Yeah.
amount of
Yeah,
money.
so
Or
that's
your
what-
YouTube or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
So I just wanted to, what I did, obviously I still kept my, I still made sure I had my 9 to 5 just in case, which you usually do
Yeah,
to get through. But then what I did as well, I just paid everything off for a whole year, like all the bills for a year, so that I could focus on these things, because obviously as you know it's hard.
Yeah.
So I did that, that was what I did first, and then obviously I've got my online store.
You ladies need to hear her out, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, big man thing.
So,
You got your head screwed on, definitely.
And if you've got children especially, I've had to work around that as well,
Yeah, yeah,
because I have my son,
How
yeah.
you feel like that's been like one of your biggest hurdles, being an entrepreneur and a single man?
Yeah, because
Momtrepreneur.
yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy because I'm quite like I do everything on my own. So his dad's there obviously, but I mean like just you know what I mean, day-to-day stuff. So I've kind of just done that, and I just wanted to change my whole life so that I can enjoy my life instead of me weighing down myself.
100%. Mashing on yourself for work with other people, but
Financial
then
freedom.
Financial freedom. So I like to be comfortable. So when this whole COVID came, it didn't really affect me, and life's just okay. You know what I mean?
Of course.
That's how it's got to be. So then I've done the one that I did. I do the mentoring and life coaching. So that's private work, and then obviously the online store as well. I don't know if you lot know Prison to the Streets. Robin Travis.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. So I'm working alongside with him at the moment, making a board game for young guys to play to get off the roads.
Yeah.
So it's also in the curriculum in year 9 as well.
Yeah.
And
Swear
yeah.
down. That's proper.
So,
You're doing bits for the community. This is what I mean about what we were just talking about earlier, like touching on is that, you know what I'm saying? You're
Start
doing things
somewhere.
right. Yeah, of course, I heard that.
And this is why I do what I do, because I want everyone to jump on like the mindset. It's a
It's a
mindset
mindset
thing.
thing, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
just
I'm
need to
saying.
know how to do it.
So seeing how you're saying it's a mindset, it seems like you're doing so much.
Yeah.
For somebody else in that same kind of position or want to be in that position, is there been a time where you wanted to just say, alright, let me not do it and let me try something else, or you just determined to just get through the hardship?
What it is, I'm always up for a challenge. I do it. I'll just get on with it.
It's ups and downs.
I have like obviously I have a strategy, so I have like a 3 to 6 month goal list, and I need to complete it.
3 to 6 months goal,
Yeah. So, you know, I spoke to in March, and then look what happened.
Yeah.
So everything that I spoke to Jimmy in March has happened.
Yeah, no, literally.
Like,
And
just
literally,
I told-
spoke about this and vice
You see
versa.
my vision board out.
Yeah,
I've
100%.
got my short-term goals and
And
long-term
long-term
goals.
goals.
Have
Have to
to.
every year, and even with BNB, we had that every year. We're hitting a quarter of
good to
what
have-
we-
It's better,
our
visualization.
plans are.
It's good to have a visual reminder. I
Yeah.
have it literally as soon as I wake up. It's
It was nice, but when it's a year gone and
Yeah.
then you look back.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what it is, and
100%,
it does,
exactly.
because sometimes it's
Actually,
hard
I
to
We're all
track
getting
the
it thinking,
progress.
oh, yes,
I
but
like
now we got
to
2,
because
3
I
more
put
months
sticky
and we've
notes on
already
my
done
board.
it.
I like to tick.
Tick
So once
off,
I've
yeah.
ticked it off, I'm like, yeah, that's
Of course,
that's
and that is a mental
that-
blockage gone.
Exactly.
Like, literally,
Because sometimes you might think, oh my god, I'm not doing this.
Right,
or I haven't
literally,
done much this
literally.
week. Like,
It
no,
helps you.
like-
You know what, this is what-
It helps you to know that you're making moves.
Yes.
Exactly. And this is why even starting this is like I had it all down, all the plans, everything all in my book.
Yeah.
But it's like I was like, you know what? One does that now. Let's just put it into
Start.
action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
start
have to do
it.
it.
When you
And then-
start to see the progress,
Yeah.
it motivates you to go on.
Of course,
You
100%.
understand? When you start to see the change, it helps you to think, alright, cool, this is working. Let me just keep going now.
So for you, what's it like meeting guys and what's it like for you meeting guys and they knowing that you're multifaceted? Do you get?
I don't talk about, that's why I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you
Because
talk
how-
about with them? You feel like you're gonna scare them off
I
with
just
too much
feel
of a
like-
powerhouse of a woman.
Yeah, so I try to just-
Or it could be a thing where
I love ambition.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it could be a thing
But
where
some guys
obviously
are
you.
scared of strong girls.
Yeah, and I find
that's
that is my the stuff. That's,
They are.
yeah,
But those are the
like,
ones you don't want anyway. So
Yeah.
let them
It's-
know what you're on from the start.
it's
Yeah, man, stand on your thing.
Yeah,
Because what you're doing is there's nothing wrong that
You
you're
don't want
doing.
that.
at the
You
end
don't
of
want
the
no
day.
one
You're
that don't
standing on
support your ambition.
Yeah,
course.
but then I know what you mean because then it's like say if like that's a good topic because like cool. So do you feel like it's harder to even meet someone or find someone when you're like at a certain
but
level
you know
of
what?
success?
My mindset is still like, for example, I don't like lazy men. I like men that are, even though you might not have the opportunities or you might not know how to get there.
Still
Doesn't
try to
mean
do your thing.
they're trying. And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Everyone
Everyone loves a try.
It depends on the
Might not be where I am
person.
now, but
But
Yeah.
you can see that man's doing what man's doing.
like,
100%.
you can see he's not just talking.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And a lot of people
Actually
just talk
putting
at
it
it.
into.
And I know what you mean or why you don't say it because I know there's a lot of guys out here as well as girls that will be just like
I
I'm
see
thinking,
it.
oh yeah, well she's got this, got
I
that. Let
believe
me
that
just
comes down to
I
how
want you to know
how
me.
you.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Right, that's what I'm
So-
saying. I believe it comes down to how you approach it. Like if
Yeah.
you're talking like you're showing off, then of course,
Then of
the
course
guy's
you're
gonna
gonna-
think,
yeah,
because
yeah.
she's too into
Yeah,
herself.
yeah, yeah.
And it's like it depends on how you
That's the
go about
biggest
it.
turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just no need. That's why I'm very humble when it comes to like, as you look. No, I don't need to stunt about nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
'cause
yeah, of
I feel
course.
like not to be funny, but the only people that stunt is because they haven't really got it.
Got
I
it.
don't need to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I know what
And
is
they're not
here. Do you
used
know
to
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah,
Until
of
you
course.
make it.
Yeah, I don't need to do that. I can just wear
That's
my.
what one woman tried to tell me about music.
A lot of people do.
You're making.
No,
I'm like,
a
no,
lot of
I
people
can't.
do.
I am.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, a lot
Unfortunately,
of musicians do that.
Yeah, you do.
come on.
You have
Everything
to.
that
You
we're
spend a lot of
now
money on
listening to-
renting yards and cars.
Yeah,
to-
But even the fact that the way people are dressing, the way that people are sounding, that's not actually even them. You know that they're just
Exactly.
thinking, alright, whatever's hit, I'm gonna just do
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
and
yeah.
there's a formula to it.
Of course.
You know what I'm trying to say? There's a formula to it, but that's not the formula that everyone takes, but
Yeah,
it's what
that's-
the majority takes, the
Yeah, of
masses
course.
takes. You know what I'm trying to say? So
But you choose your own lane.
It's important to have. I know a lot of people are jumping on the side hustle, but it needs to be a side hustle that actually is going to bring in money, and that's actually going to be long term.
That can
And
turn
you
into
actually,
your main hustle.
Yeah.
because that's what the goal. It's not just about
Just
oh,
right
I do food now. Okay, I do. You know, like, do you know what I mean?
Of course.
You know,
You're right to the lot that everyone says.
Have you got
Everyone
Have you got food and hygiene? Have you got food and hygiene? Have you got certificates?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
just cooking in your
yeah,
yard?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but we need to.
Of course.
You right.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
You're right.
I'll be.
Well, this is the same thing with the COVID thing. Have you got hygiene to the fact that
they don't know?
you don't know
what's going on behind it.
Anyone, we all can cook in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
And get containers.
I've seen everyone jump on the same wave because
You still get logo
like,
done.
if you're on it,
now you're
then
official.
cool, be on it,
100%.
innit?
I understand it opened people's eyes because I think that the reason why everyone's jumped like that is because they didn't have residuals, they didn't have backup.
So obviously
now
when their jobs have been put on hold, they realise,
now I'm going to do this.
I need to do something for myself. It's made a lot of people realise they need to have their own. Like I've said it before, like I'd rather have my own business and make $1,000 a month than work my life away for making $2,000 a month. You understand that? I'd rather have my own freedom. I'd rather have.
I'm not gonna lie. This, like I said, this whole lockdown was a wake up call for a lot of people thinking that way. You know what I'm trying to say? Because they're thinking, rotten that. Imagine that. The way everyone's busted, there's a lot of people, the way they busted after the company, then they're like, oh, sorry, you might not have a job to come back to. Out of nowhere, you're thinking, huh?
Right.
But I've always said, this is what I'm trying to say. So I've always said that when you're working for someone,
even at my job I do now, I say to people, because I do the bare minimum, because it doesn't matter how hard I work, I get paid the same.
Right, exactly.
So that's why I tell people, I said, don't ask me to do nothing. That's not in my job description.
Not everybody needs that mentality.
Nah, because you need it, fam.
But it's easy. That's the way it's easy. I'm
working on my own stuff.
So why am I
harder? Exactly. I say that all the time. Why am I killing myself for someone that will drop me out?
That's what I mean. I'll work mad hard.
You know what it is, right? Though what it is, reason why sometimes people have the government job is reason why I would do that is because again I do it for pension purposes and I do it for just as a front line. You understand? Because then you're not watching what I'm doing.
Of course.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Obviously, you got to be.
For me, it's a for now thing. This is what I'm doing for now. It's not my life. I don't need to climb the ladder. This is for now.
I hear that. Of course, that's it. 100%.
Everyone's circumstance is different. Do you know what I mean? But
no, that's good. This has been a proper chat.
So before we
proper
go,
insight.
Remind everybody again where they can find you, your details and stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm on Instagram as Yazmina, and also another Instagram under Empress Mina. I have Let's Pattern realtalk.org.
Okay.
That's the as it says, let's pattern. That's my word when I say let's pattern this up. You get what I mean? So I named my business that.
Of course. And we everything, literally. Everything that she's saying right now, we're going to have down in the descriptions anyway. We're going to have obviously CR7's, mine, Yazmina's, Mr. CRM's, and so it'll all be there. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
Or follow and press Mina.
Yes, 100%.
Get some cultural bits.
Yes.
Unapologetic, I know.
100%.
All you women now that are all looking for your sports gear. Links on her page as well, innit?
Get discount.
Trust
me.
We've got to support our own businesses.
100%, definitely, 100%.
With that in mind, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me, guys.
No problem.
It's nice to meet you lot.
This is Most Valuable Voices of Jimmy Papez. We out.
Bye.
Yep. That was hard. That was hard. Alright,
so now, third episode, fam. Every time, I'm always going to get on to you after every episode. Right, next one, because no excuses, fam.
Did I make an excuse about this one?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because this we're recording the whole now, joking.
Oh my god.
It's not both. No, this one's
Look at that. It's the right time because this one, the battery's done it. The battery's only got 1 minute left.